With the new update being the Valentine's update, I want to create a new, awesome, amazing video about it. Every update includes new balance changes for some weapons that need nerfs or buffs because they are either too OP or just simply never used. For you sneaky people who already read the title, you know what this video is about. The problem with ranked. Nah, just kidding. I'm making a tier list for all the weapons in Roblox Rivals. I will be ranking them from F, which is horrible, you should never use it, to Meta, which is pretty self-explanatory, but basically these are the current best weapons in the game. Before we get started, I want to make one thing straight. These rankings are my personal opinions from playing the game for 4 months. What I'm trying to say is that you should make your own decisions before calling something meta, instead of solely basing it on this list. Okay, so starting off, AR is a definite meta. It's always been. It's a really strong weapon, high fire rate, really good damage, which is honestly overall a really great weapon. Alright, now we have bow. Honestly, I think bow could probably be an S tier because, well, you have the double jump. It does 120 damage if you fully charge it to head, and it's pretty spammable, but I'm gonna put it in an A because I say so. Alright, burst. Also just another one of those really great weapons. You can do 75 damage to head, but it's a really good weapon with high fire rate, and you can pair it with some non-mobility melees such as katana and riot shield to get really good results out of it. Chainsaw. I'm not going to put this in meta just because I'm going to put it in S tier because the movement is so good. It lets you get around the map so super fast, and you can easily take high ground with it by doing super jumps. Exogun. Meta. I mean, if you used Exogun before, you already know it's a really overall great weapon. It has extremely fast reload speed for some reason. It does 20 damage, and it has area damage of 10, which is kind of dumb in my opinion, but it does have damage drop off, but even with it, it's crazy. Fists. I'm also going to put this into meta. I think fists are really strong melee just because there's a damaging melee, but as something that allows you to double jump, which gets you so far in this game. Alright, flamethrower. I'm going to put this in A tier because it's very easy to counter if you know how to counter it. It does lots of damage. You can cover really great distances. On Playground, there's a trick that you can do if you've seen my videos that I do every single time Playground gets chosen. It's basically a guaranteed win because they can't do anything about it. Flare gun. I'm gonna put this in A tier. I feel like a lot of people would disagree with me, either saying that it is better or worse, but I think it's honestly in between. On smaller and larger medium maps too, it's really powerful. The area control is just crazy. I mean, you only get 2 shots, but on construction, that's the map that I always use it, and it's so great. I don't really have anything else to say about this. Flashbang. Again, this is my personal opinion. I don't think flashbang is that good. I'm putting this in B tier. It can be great if you know how to use it. I believe so, but it only gives you the advantage for like 1 or even 2 seconds. Alright, freezer. This is very dodgeable, and you can only really make good use of it if you pair it with like an insta-kill, so like shorty, even RPG, just getting the critical hit, sniper or knife. So I'm honestly going to put this in C tier because it is very reliant on your loadout. Grenade launcher. Alright, before this update, this would be S tier or maybe even meta. But with the nerfs, I do have to put it in B tier. It's still a really great weapon. I don't know how to use the bouncy feature on it, so this will be B tier. Alright, grenade. This is actually a really strong utility. It's kind of a tough choice. I'm not gonna put it in meta. I feel like this is S tier. I'm gonna change that down to A tier too. Yeah. Hi, Editor B here. This tier list was made in January 2025, which is why throughout this video, I will slowly realize that all the weapons were not added. But now, back to the main tier list. Handgun. Alright, with the auto, which is crazy, but with auto shoot, handgun is a crazy gun. I don't use auto because I'm on PC, but every single auto player that I've seen just absolutely obliterate people with it. It turns into a minigun. I'm not even kidding. It's not that strong of a secondary, so I'm going to put that into, I think A tier is very fair. I'm going to be putting a lot of weapons into A tier because this game is a very balanced game. Yeah. Alright, katana. I mean, personally, I think I'm just going to put this straight into S tier. Because if you know how to use katana, it is very broken. I mean, you basically just gain invulnerability for 1 or 2 seconds. I'm not sure how long it lasts, but it does have a cooldown. That's why Riot Shield is better in my opinion. Why is Riot Shield not on this list? But I'm gonna put katana in S tier because it also deflects damage. Alright, knife. Honestly, this is just A tier. I mean, it insta kills, but it's very counterable if you know how to counter it. I might actually put into B tier. Oh yeah, no, that is B tier. It is an insta kill if you know how to use knife, but if the person knows how to counter knife, it is very easily counterable. So, which is why I'm putting it into B tier. Medkit. Oh my god, I was running this crazy. I still kind of am, but I'm keeping this in meta. It's just so freaking good. The fact that you can heal 25 damage in like 1 second is just crazy. Alright, minigun. Honestly, I don't know why I don't see more people using minigun. It's such a freaking strong weapon if you don't see it coming, because it can absolutely obliterate opponents if the person knows what they're doing. So I'm gonna put this in A tier. It is, again, very counterable, personal opinion. Molly. Ooh, I want to put this into meta. This is very map dependent. On larger maps, it's gonna be absolutely useless. But on maps such as construction or arena, this is really good because of area control. So I'm just gonna put it into S. Paintball gun. Meta. I love paintball gun. It does way too much damage. It's a very, very strong primary. Of course, it is balanced. It has a really long reload speed, but in my opinion, I don't. That's not much of an issue. Revolver, also meta. Really, really strong secondary. If you have good aim, the ideal loadout is revolver, but I use EXO just because it's more spammable. RPG. Pre-update, this would honestly be S tier. This was so annoying, but because it's still really good, so I'm gonna leave it in A tier. Actually, I might even put it into S tier because the fact that you're able to fly around the map and do, I think it's 50 or 60 damage with area, it's just so good. You'll see people in RCL use it too. Scythe. Meta. I mean, everyone uses Scythe. It's either Scythe or Fist. Of course, you'll see people katana or Riot Shield. Shorty. They did buff this in this update, which is very good because it needed a buff. People would not use this without freeze ray, but in my opinion, this is still a really bad weapon. So I'm honestly putting it to D. Alright, shotgun. I was playing with this a little bit today. It's a really bad primary. It's just so hard to use. You can barely get close to people, and even if you get close to people, it's so counterable. So I'm putting that into B tier. Slingshot. It got buffed in the last update. It's really strong, honestly. I do see a lot of people use it. I've used it myself. But if you have good aim, it's just easily replaceable with revolver, EXO even. But I'm gonna put it into A tier. Smoke grenade. I'm putting this into B tier. I mean, it's really good for countering fire can or even flamethrower, but I mean, it's just, you never see someone using smoke grenade, so yeah. Sniper, meta. I mean, If you have insane aim, you could just insta-kill anyone if their head is on your screen, so it deserves to be meta. Trip mine. The only reason I'm not going to put that into D tier is because I have actually gotten kills with trip mine. If you place it in a good spot, it can be used. It's really bad. So I'm just going to leave it in C. I'm probably not going to I don't think anything's going to go in D or F, but like I said, it's a very balanced game. Trial, there's easy alternatives to this. I'm putting this in B tier. It's just not that good. The idea is there. It's just not good. Uzi got nerfed and then buffed. I don't know. I haven't really tried out Uzi, but I'll put it into A tier. Why are energy pistols not on this list? I added energy pistols and energy rifle because they're in the same bundle. Maul. Okay. Pre-update, I would have put this into actual D tier. This was probably the worst weapon. It was just so bad. The fact that you moved so slow. And the only kind of good thing is that you could fling people, but only if you held it and moved at a slower speed. But this update, oh boy, do I love this. This is going into A tier. I would put this into S tier, but it's just not there, sadly. I just moved it into S tier because I realized that RPG was in S tier, and for the same reason. Oof, I might move Chainsaw back into S then. I'm just gonna leave it. I put them there for a reason. Also, why are Satchels not on this list? Permafrost. I mean, this is S tier. They even nerfed it, but it's still just so good. I don't really think I had to say anything else. I think last update this would have been meta, but now it's just moved down one, which is fair. It's still a really strong weapon though. Riot Shield, I put this to meta. I mean, if you know what you're doing, Riot Shield can be way too good. On maps where you do need mobility, so on maps like Arena, you do need mobility, so do not use this. Energy pistols, pre-update, honestly this will be meta. I mean, they're still probably meta, but they're just not quite as strong anymore. They're still really freaking strong, but I'm gonna put them in S tier just because they are more balanced now. Energy rifle, I mean, I would probably put that into C tier, but the fact that it can do 40 damage and bounce off walls on a map like Construction, you can get easy damage on the start if you aim at that like one spot where the crane is. Satchels, I love these. I'm putting them as into meta. I don't care what you guys say. Satchels are meta. I'm back. Yes, it's me, the editor me. Turns out I completely forgot about 10 whole weapons. So as to not make this video too long, I'm going to speed through all of them right now. And for those wondering, everything is the exact same, just on a different tier list that is actually up to date with Rivals' weapons. Trip Mine moves down to D tier because compared to Freeze and Shorty, it is much worse. Chainsaw has moved up to S tier because of its usefulness on most maps. Uzi has moved down to A tier. Battle Axe is meta because of its easy 30 damage. Crossbow is A tier. Distortion is S tier. Daggers are A tier. Gunblade is A tier. Gempad is B tier because it's only useful on Arena. With the recent buffs, Spray has moved up from B tier into A tier. Warhorn has moved down from meta into A tier with the recent nerfs. Warper is meta, Warpstone is B tier. And that is it, my friends. I would like to remind you that this is my list, meaning these are my opinions, and you should make your own opinions instead of copying someone else's. This is the final list though, so take what you will from it. Thank you for watching. This video took a surprising amount of time to make, and I appreciate you sticking to the end. I hope you're having a very wonderful day, and if you aren't, I hope this video at least cheered you up a bit. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking, it helps me out a lot. And if you have anything you would like to say about my list or anything else, drop a comment. Bye!